Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're just talking about some popular things to do here at Lake of the Ozarks. Of course, we talk to a lot of people about lakefront homes and properties and mortgages and all those things, right? But the fun part of those conversations is really about, hey, what are things to do? What's popular? What should I know? What is the scene? Hey, feed me some of that information. So quick video, popular things to do. Let's check it out. All right, hey guys, my name is Scott. If it's your first time visiting the channel, welcome, thank you. While you're here, guys, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button along with the notification bell. Every week, I'll put out a new video telling you things that you should know about moving to or living in Lake of the Ozarks. We are also a group of licensed lenders and agents. I love these videos. I love more to help you with your lending or real estate needs. So the number popping up below, I'll be the guy that answers the phone calls, the text messages, and the emails. If there's a question, a scenario, or just anything that I can do, please don't hesitate to reach out, let me know. Till then, some popular things to do here at Lake of the Ozarks, and I think we'll just check off probably the most popular number one thing that we all know about, right? Why people move here, why we live here, why we visit, is obviously everything that we can do with lake life. And I thought back to this past summer and the amount of time that my family spent on the dock, like just on the dock, hanging out, right? Kids are jumping off the dock and swimming. You got the paddle boards out, you're floating, you're cranking the music, you're having a soda or two, and you're just spending time on your dock, right? So there's something to be said about just hanging out with your friends, your loved ones, your family, enjoying the scenery, enjoying the water, and just relaxing on the dock. And so super popular outside of the dock. You know, we obviously enjoy sporting activities behind the boat. So we'll take the boat out. We like to go skiing, wakeboarding, surfing, super popular. And then obviously we like to drag the kids around on Big Bubba, right? Take them tubing. And so, you know, there's a lot of those sport activities that a lot of people like to do. And then outside of that, right, we just like to take the boat out. You go find a cove. At the end of a cove, there's probably a bunch of other boats just floating around and having a good time. So sometimes we like to just go to the coves and bring lunch and anchor up and float and hang out, right? It's also a really good way to just meet people because a lot of people that are down there are obviously there for the same reasons you are. And so just go to the cove, hang out, meet people, chill, relax, enjoy the weather, enjoy the water. A lot of people on the waterways, they like fishing, you know, and I love the mornings because it's the first thing you hear is those fishermen heading out into the early mornings. And a lot of times it's the last thing that you hear them returning home in the evenings. And so there is a massive population of people down here that love to fish. There's a huge community. There's tournaments. There's honey holes all over. The fishing in the Ozarks is phenomenal. So obviously if you like fishing, this is going to be a great place to do that. And then I think there is obviously the culture and commercialized areas around all of the marinas, all of the lakeside restaurants, the lakeside bars, and that fun, right? So exploring those different restaurants, jumping on the pontoon or the boat, grabbing your friends, grabbing your family, heading out for the day and maybe hitting 2 or 3 different lakeside restaurants is super cool. And you could spend the whole summer or 2 summers, 3 doing that. You probably won't hit them all, but you could probably make a really big dent, and that's a huge population that loves to come down and just spend time at these lakeside restaurants. So to give you an idea of the amount of commercialized area that's built up around the lake, and I think that makes this lake super unique, right? There's a tons of lakes all over the country that have homes, that have docks, that can do lake life, but there's not very many that are built up the way the Lake of the Ozarks is with all these restaurants and these bars and this fun kind of party scene. And so we're gonna jump online real quick. I'm gonna pull up a map and I'm gonna show you the amount of stuff that's around this lake. Put that as an example and then I'll be right back. All right, guys, here we go. Jumping in office and studio and wanted to connect the dots a little bit, show you a map and really try to articulate and show one of the most popular things to do here at Lake of the Ozarks and show you a big why that people live here, relocate, travel, and the uniqueness of how much commercial real estate is built up around the lake. So let's jump in here. I'm going to shrink myself, slide up here. This is a map and we can share this with you if you want it. We're going to start up here at the top of the lake. But what you're going to see right down the middle are these flags. And the flags are the mile markers. So mile marker 1, we got mile marker 10, mile marker 20. So a lot of people talk about different parts of the lake. They'll correlate that to the mile markers. I'll show you here in a little bit. I live mile marker 42 and a half. So way down the lake. And I'll show you that here in a second. But if you're up here towards the Bagnell Dam, you can tell all of these little gas pumps are all marinas that are around the lake that you can stop and fill up. Normally they have some snacks and some food and some sandwiches and some beers and sodas or whatever else that you want, so you can stop and load up the cooler and keep cruising. But you got all these restaurants, which is a big popular thing to drive the boat up and explore these restaurants, hang out, have some fun. So, you can start up in this top area, Dock Knockers. You can come over here to Shady Gators, come down to about mile marker 10 here, and you'll have Frankie and Louie's, which is a super cool spot if you got kiddos, and it has a great beach and, great atmosphere, volleyball courts. So super cool spot. Over here to Lake House 13, a lot of fun. You got the Lodge of Four Seasons right here. Kind of keep cruising around the bend and Backwater Jacks and Shorties, and you got Redheads right over here, Paradise. So you can kind of tell how much congestion and things that are in this area. And so this is where the heart is. This is where everybody likes to go and kind of explore. But these things are throughout the entire lake. And I've talked to some people and hey, I want to be in the scene or in the congestion. Where's the heart? Where do I go? And we can show you all those things. This map is a great example of, hey, I'm traveling into town and I want to know things to do. We pretty much can share this map. So cool, let's pinpoint some places for you to go check out and explore a little bit. And so that's the big fun of the lake. And even if you're not in the heart, as you start to scroll down, we're going to get down into the Camdenton area. We're at the four-way kind of intersection here, but there's still plenty of stuff. You got the Fish Company, you got Larry's, you got the Cave Bar, which is a super popular spot. It's fairly new. Bulldogs, you got Captain Ron's, which is up in this area. A lot of stuff, right? Obviously, as you can see. And again, as maybe I scroll out, as I mentioned, we live way down on mile marker 42 and a half. We're down in this cove. And so for us, right, we chose further down, a little calmer water, kiddos and tubing and stuff like that. It's a little bit easier, but we have to travel kind of far to get all the way to any of these lakeside restaurants. And in fact, our boat wouldn't even do it. We have a surf boat, so we're not going to take that all the way up into this area. It's not going to be fun. It's going to take a long time. It's going to be choppy. But our neighbors, right, they have tritoons and pontoons and 35-foot boats that can handle that type of distance and that kind of chop. So you can still live down in this area and still explore all of those things if you have the boat that can handle it, right? We don't, but the furthest that we pretty much go is kind of the Captain Ron's Hurricane Deck. And if we wanted to go to the cave or Frankie and Louie's, we just drive. But a lot of people we talk to when they ask, hey, what are some popular things to do? This is a very popular thing to do. And we can help pinpoint some locations, explore some stuff. Like if you're thinking about relocating, if you're thinking about moving in, yeah, we definitely want to show, homes and price points and lakefronts and off-lake type stuff. But we ultimately hope you come down and have a little fun at the same time. And so we like to meet up at these restaurants or, jump on the boat or come hang out on the dock or whatever it is, right? That's the fun of mortgages and real estates, right? And that's what we try to show when people are asking more about the area. A lot of stuff to do on the water. We talked about the things to do off the water. I just wanted to jump on here real quick, try to show and connect the dots on how much commercial is that's built up around here and how many things they are. So I hope that helped. We'll jump back on here later. We'll see you in just a second. Cool, we're back. So obviously super cool outside of the lake. Once you get off lake, there are a lot of other great things. I think the state parks down here are phenomenal. So Ha Ha Tonka State Park, super cool park. You have the castle that you can go up and explore. You have the lagoon, you have trails, you have biking areas. Like, super cool to just get out in nature, grab your friends, grab the kids, take the family out and just explore. Super cool. You have Lake of the Ozarks State Park. So you have a lot of nature and parks that are around this area that is just good outdoor lifestyle activity, right? A lot of people that live down here, we're doing it because we love the outdoors, we love nature, and obviously getting to the state parks is gonna be a great way to do that. You can also do some cave exploring, and so there's multiple caves around the area. There's the Bridal Caves, which is probably the most popular, and so that's a great activity or something to do. Again, bring your friends, take the family over there and explore the Bridal Caves. You have some water parks that are around the area. You have some zip lining. You have a lot of just family fun activities. And if you wanted to do something on the weekend, you can go up to Lake of the Ozarks Speedway. It's a dirt track. So if you enjoy racing or that type of scene, like, that's super cool. You know, we love to do that when we're down there. We'll go out there on a Saturday and have fun. When we're back in Colorado, we go out to CNS and we enjoy that. So just food for thought, right? You got all the parks, you got some bridal caves to explore and other caves to explore. Obviously you have the Speedway up there. You can go to Lakeside and hit the Strip. There's a lot of cool things and family fun activities that you can do. There's shopping. So of course, a lot of things to explore. And I think another thing to think about and consider, and we talk to a lot of folks that are retiring, right? We're cashing out of our metropolitan home, we're selling off, and we want to move down to the Ozarks and enjoy a retirement lifestyle. And a lot of folks we talk to are golfers. And so there are some great golf communities, there are some great golf courses, and there's a whole community of people, right, that enjoy that lifestyle as well. So if you're in that retirement stage and you want to come down and relax, but still be active, right, you can obviously get on the water and explore all of that. You can find your favorite hikes, you can hit those state parks, and then obviously, again, if you're golfing, there's a whole community of golfers. And so if you don't know anybody, that's a great way to build community, to build relationship, to build those retirement roots and enjoy doing the things that everybody else enjoys doing too. So again, guys, there's tons of stuff to do down there. A quick little video just to highlight a few of those things. I think the majority of everybody is moving here, relocating, retiring, investing, or just visiting because the lake, right? It's a massive body of water. There is so much stuff to do and explore. You can hang out on the docks, you can go out on the boats, you can float in the coves, you can hit lakeside restaurants, you can fish anywhere. Obviously, that is the main draw and attraction, but off the water, again, a lot of cool things. These state parks are phenomenal. The Bridal Caves are fun. The Lake of the Ozarks Speedway. You have Lucas Oil as well. That's close by, that does some boat drag racing. You know, all of the family fun activities. There's some water parks, and again, zip lining, hit the Strip, and do a lot of family fun type stuff. There are gonna be plenty of things for you to do. And again, I think there's that retirement community that enjoys that golfing lifestyle that is obviously super cool to come and check out. So again, obviously there's a lot of things to do. There's tons of fun, tons of activity. There's the outdoor lifestyle that we all love about doing this. So I say it right, these videos are great, but I would love to have more of those conversations and answer more of your questions. So if there's anything that I can do for you, that number popping up below one more time, I am the guy that'll answer the phone calls, the text messages, and the emails. Until then, I hope you have a great week. We'll see you on the next video. Bye.